produk benih beras dan jagung. ID Food juga memiliki lebih dari 80 kantor cabang distribusi dan perdagangan di Indonesia, serta kantor perwakilan di luar negeri. Pada tahun 2023 sampai dengan 2024, ID Food dipercaya pemerintah untuk menyalurkan bantuan pangan penanganan stunting bagi 1,4 juta keluarga resiko stunting atau KRS. Di tahun 2024, ID Food telah berhasil menyalurkan 8,6 juta paket daging ayam dan telur ayam di 7 provinsi. Dengan memanfaatkan kekayaan alam Indonesia yang melimpah, dari Sabang sampai Merauke, ID Food siap berkontribusi menjaga ketahanan pangan nasional, serta meningkatkan kesejahteraan para petani, peternak, dan nelayan. Kami ada untuk kualitas pangan yang lebih baik. ID Food, quality for everyone.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second day of the Proficient 2025 International Conference. We're about to start the event in a few minutes. And please pay attention on every session we have. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and attendees, the opening ceremony will begin in a few minutes. The second day of the International Conference Proficient 2025 will be held online by using Zoom meeting application. Therefore, I kindly request for all online participants to turn on the cameras and mute the microphone. Thank you for your kind attention. To commence the event, let us all join together in singing in the Indonesia National Anthem, Indonesia Raya, followed by Perbanas Institute Mars.
Bersatu padulah mahasiswa, pengemban amanat bangsa. Tuntutlah ilmu, kobarkanlah api semangatmu. Sumbangkan baktimu untuk negara, laksanakan tridharma dan berjanjikan mengabdi pada Bunda Pertiwi. Teranglah Pancasila sebagai falsafah bangsa. Ingatkan selalu semangat kita demi nusa bangsa. Majulah keluarga kita, Institut Perbanas Jaya.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to extend a warm welcome to all of you at Perbanas Institute Jakarta for the opening session of the third Proficient 2025 International Community Service Program in celebration of the 56th anniversary of Perbanas Institute with the theme of Innovating for Sustainable Development and Digital Economy Advancement. First and foremost, I would like to extend my warm greeting to the distinguished guests who have honored with us today. We are honored to have with us Vice Rector for Resources and Research Development, Professor Haryono Umar. Good morning, Professor Haryono.
Morning, Pak
Yeah.
Adi.
And our panelists, both from within the country and abroad, Dr. Theodorus Senjaya, MBA, Lecturer of Perbanas Institute. Good morning,
Good morning,
Mr.
Pak
Theo.
Adi Dharma. Morning.
Yeah. And we have also Dr. Siti Nurila binti Mat Kamal from University Teknologi Mara or UITM Johor, Malaysia. Good morning, Ibu Siti.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah. And we also have Dr. Nan Cham Tri from Economics and Finance University from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Yeah,
Good morning, Mr. Nam.
yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Yeah. And we have also Mr. Fuad Matahir from Sultan Syarif Ali Islamic University or UNIZA from Brunei Darussalam. And also all the deans, invited guests, presenters, and partners who have present in this event. And in this special occasion, we would like also extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation to all the sponsors and partners for their support and contribution to the success of this event. PT Pertamina Persero, and then PT Bank Sentral Asia TBK, PT Bank Mandiri Persero TBK, PT Bank Rakyat Indonesia Persero TBK, PT Rintis Sejahtera, PT Permodalan Nasional Madani, PT Alo Bank Indonesia TBK, PT Bank Syariah Indonesia TBK, PT Bank Tabungan Negara Persero TBK, PT Bank Mandiri Taspen, BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, PT Bank Negara Indonesia Persero TBK, PT Bank Victoria Internasional TBK, Bank Jakarta, PT Jakarta Industrial Estate Pulau Gadung, and ID Food. Ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is the opening speech on the third Proficient 2025 International Community Service Program as a part of the 56th anniversary celebration of Perbanas Institute by the Vice Rector for Resources and Research Development. May I now invite Professor Haryono Umar to deliver his speech. Prof. Haryono, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Adi Darmawan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished participants of the second day of the international seminar of the Perbanas Conference on economic management, accounting, and IT. We call it the Perbanas Institute, and the title is the enabling. Wait a minute. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, and today the second day of this seminar is dedicated to the international community service. We really honor to be supported by the Perbanas Foundation and all the sponsors that support really significant. So this seminar will be held in the arrangement is very successful in this international seminar. We also really proud to the audience and also all the kaprodi, all the director and also the kepala biro and all of the lecturers, tendik, and also all the students that really actively participating in the from the Zoom from wherever from all over Indonesian wide. And ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to express our deepest gratitude to the expert speakers that's already mentioned by Pak Adi from various countries. The first one is from Dr. Nan Kam Tri, the Vice Rector of the Ho Chi Minh University and Finance, Mr. Fuad Matahir from Sultan Sharif Ali Islamic University or UNISA, Dr. Siti Nur Ila binti Mat Kamal from University Teknologi Mara or UITM in Johor, Malaysia, and Dr. Theodore Sanjaya, MBA, lecturer at Perbanas Institute. And all the panelists will share their opinion based on their, research experiences and insight they have gained through their professional recognition over the years. Given the exceptional qualification expertise of the panelists, we are all greatly honored and blessed by the various competencies and insight that will be shared by all the panelists. Therefore, it will be a great opportunity for us to listen carefully and prepare some, very important question to serve as inspiration, is new inspiration for our Tridharma activities that will be, give us opportunity to try to find a problem solving for Indonesian problem. At least there are 5 problems with the Indonesia right now that I call it CIPID: corruption, inequality, poverty, injustice, and distrust. The community service, which is one of the programs under the Tridharma of the all lecturer, not only in Perbanas Institute, but also all over the national wide of Indonesia, in all the universities, not only the private university, but also the state universities, is one of the program under the Tridharma and can, we can have give the intangible and direct impact to the advancement of the micro, small, and medium enterprises. We call it the UMKM. There are so many UMKM. Almost 90% of the industry in Indonesia are served by the UMKM. We, through this seminar, we hope that will be, we can find any new insight to contribute for the development of Indonesia, whether is it the long-term development of Indonesia until 2045 or medium term of development of Indonesia until 2029, and also the short term of the development of Indonesia until the end of this year. We all strive to contribute the highest possible to the advancement of knowledge, management, and practical application in the business and government administration. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate you on participating in this very meaningful international seminar, which will not only broaden your horizon, but also allow you to share in building personal branding for mutual progress. We, the organizing committee of the Perbanas Institute, apology if there are any shortcoming or excesses in the organization of the seminar that may be cause some discomfort. Once again, we extend our heartfelt and thank to everyone. Let's enjoy this important moment together, and so that we hopefully all the universe, even though it's not tangible, but will be may create a conducive and comfortable atmosphere for all of us during this this international seminar. Once again, thank you very much and enjoy. Hopefully, not only we can get the information from the panelists, but also we can extend our relationship between each other, whether with the Perbanas and other institution, whether the lecturer of the Perbanas with the other uh, um, academician. So the result of this seminar will be, not only contribute to the some theories, but also for the pragmatical issues that can be used by the government or other institution to prepare regulation to create the more comfortable life in Indonesia and uh, and other places. Okay, once again, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Professor Hari Umar. And next, we also kindly request Professor Haryono Umar to present the certificate of appreciation to all the panelists and moderators for today's event. The certificate of appreciation will be awarded to the first speaker, Dr. Theodorus Senjaya, Perbanas Institute Lecturer.
Okay, Bapak Dr. Theodorus Senjaya MBA, this is your, certificate. Thank you very much for your contribution to the seminar.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, and the second certificate of appreciation awarded to Ibu Dr. Siti Nur Ila binti Mat Kamal from UITM Johor, Malaysia.
Ibu Dr. Siti Nur Ila bin Mat Kamal, thank you very much. We present this certificate. Hopefully, you will enjoy this seminar. Thank you very much, Ibu.
Thank you so much, Prof. And thank you for the committee.
Yeah, and the next certificate of appreciation awarded to Dr. Nan Cham Tri from Economics and Finance University, Vietnam.
Good morning, Dr. Nan. Long time not see, and I really, really like to have you here, and thank you very much for your contribution to this seminar, and hopefully maybe next week. Okay, next week we will meet you in Ho Chi Minh University.
Yeah, so you accompany with the delegation of the PhD student. Welcome you to UEF and Ho Chi Minh City. I still give the token. Yeah, the token you offer me when I visit Jakarta, visit Perbanas Institute. I still keep it now. Yeah. Always
Oh
well.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, this is your
you.
certificate, Pak. Can I call you Pak? Pak is, in English we
Okay.
call it Mister.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you very much, Pak Nan, and thank you very much, and see you next week in Ho Chi Minh. Okay, thank you
Yeah,
very much.
welcome you,
Yeah. And for the
everyone.
last panelist, to Mr. Fuad Matahir from Sultan Syarif Ali Islamic University, Brunei Darussalam.
Assalamualaikum, Pak Matahir.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Prof.
Alhamdulillah, nice to meet you here, and hopefully everything you stated on this seminar will be berkah. Berkah to Perbanas, berkah to Indonesia, berkah to Malaysia, and berkah to everybody.
Amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
And here is your certificate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. and the committee on behalf of UISA and Brunei. Thank you for everyone, inshallah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the next agenda, which is the main agenda, the presentation of the material by our panelists. And for this session, I would like to invite Ibu Dr. Tifa Nur Amelia, who will be acting as the seminar moderator. But before that, allow me to read a brief CV of Dr. Tifa Nur Amelia. Dr. Tifa Nur Amelia, she is the faculty members of Perbanas Institute, and she is currently now the head of the undergraduate program in management, the Faculty of Economic and Business Perbanas Institute. She earned her doctoral degree in management science from Brawijaya University, and also postdoctoral scholar from Northern Illinois University, USA, and master degree in accounting science in 2012. Dr. Tifa has received award from Ministry of Education of Indonesia, including postdoctoral scholarship from Ministry of Education in 2023, LPDP scholarship from Ministry of Finance in 2016, and she also holds certification in area of digital marketing, accurate ERP, and small and medium enterprises supervision. Additionally, she served as a reviewer for several national and international scientific journals. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can invite Ibu Dr. Tifa. Dr. Tifa, the time and session is yours now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adi Darmawan. Good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are having the third Perbanas Conference on Economics, Business, Management, Accounting, and IT Conference entitled with Innovating for Sustainable Development and Digital Economy Advancement. Today, this is the second day, so we are having another international qualified speaker. First, we will have a session with Dr. Theodorus Senjaya, lecturer of Perbanas Institute. And the second session, we will have Dr. Siti Nurila binti Mat Kamal from University Teknologi Mara, Malaysia. And the third, we will have Mr. Nan Cham Tri, Vice President of Ho Chi Minh City University, UEF, Vietnam. And the fourth speaker, we will have Mr. Fuad Matahir from University Islam Sultan Syarif Ali. And without further ado, I would like to deliver the background of Dr. Theodorus Senjaya. Hello, Dr. Theo. Are you here already?
Yes, Dr. Tifa, I'm here.
Okay, welcome to our Zoom. And you will be the first speaker. And you will have a 30-minute presentation before we are having another presenter and discussion with audience. So Dr. Theodorus Senjaya having his Doctor Management from Universitas Mercu Buana recently, and his master degree from Business Administration major Universitas Gajah Mada, and Mr. Theodorus also having his bachelor in advertising from Universitas Indonesia, and also computer engineering from Institut Teknologi 10 November Surabaya. And Mr. Theo, are you ready to share your presentation material?
Sure, Dr. Tifa.
Okay, time
Okay.
is yours. You can try to share your screen.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tifa. Time is mine, but I cannot control the time. It's all God Almighty. Okay, let me share the screen first. Yep. Okay, and I change my camera.
Yes,
Okay,
it's already aired perfectly.
perfect. Okay. Good morning, everybody. First, I want to greet Dr. Siti. Hi, Dr. Siti. It was a great sharing yesterday about BCP. And Dr. Nan Cham Tri from Vietnam, congratulations. Yesterday, Vietnam win the Asian Football Cup U23. And Dr. Fuad Matahir, hi, how you doing? Of hope everyone is happy and in some good shape today. Okay, I'm sorry I got a flu since yesterday. Maybe my voices is not so clear, but I will try to speak slowly and clearly. Okay, I'll start with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody. Yes, this is my title. Building a Smart Village Through Smart Economy. The story of Miss Village. Okay, you will see the Miss Village in the middle of my presentation. Just be patient. Okay, first, I want to explain about the Smart Village from LLDT3 perspective. LLDT3 is Lembaga Layanan Pendidikan Tinggi Wilayah 3 from Jakarta. In English is Higher Education Service Institution Region 3, is a community service program where university move and collaborate to build and empower rural communities in a sustainable manner. This program provides an opportunity for universities to be able to apply the result of research conducted and also help provide solutions to problems faced by rural communities. So in this Smart Village community service program, we are serving while researching and also researching while serving. There are 6 pillars of Smart Village community services. First, all utilization of the IT. First, utilization IT to strengthen literacy, innovation, and sustainable education in the smart people. Smart governance, also utilization of information technology to facilitate responsive, targeted, and efficient public services. Third, smart environment, also utilization IT in sustainable natural resource management, environmental hygiene, and providing added value to society. Fourth, smart economy, utilization in information technology in entrepreneurship, cultivation, productivity, and access to markets. Fifth, smart mobility, utilization of IT to strengthen infrastructure, networks, and public services. And six, smart living, utilization of IT to make village more comfortable, safe, healthy, efficient, and sustainable. In this in this presentation, I will focus in smart economy. Okay, this is the location of Smart Village Community Service Program in the Cianjur District, West Java. Okay, there are 4 villages, and we are in Jamali Village. Jamali Village is about 107 kilometers from Jakarta, and it takes around 3 hours, 10 minutes to go there. Yeah, okay. The participant of this Smart Village Community Service Program at Jamali Village is 14 universities. Then this is a timeline. Okay, starting in the mid of October, we are doing the regional survey and mapping, and continue in the end of October. There's an environmental briefing for students, so they know what they will face in the rural community service program. By in the middle of December, we are doing the activities. Okay, and 20 December, there's we sign the integrity pack, and we have also workshop, focus group discussion, and follow-up plans. And by May this year, 2025, we hand over the result. Sorry. Yes. The Smart Economy Community Service Program at Jamali Village, there are 4 universities as a participants. First, Universitas Gunadarma. They have UG Technopark in Jamali. Okay, they are the host for this community service program. Second is Perbanas Institute. Third, Akademi Seni Rupa and Design ISWI. And fourth is Sekolah Tinggi Manajemen Labora. Okay. 3 lecturers and 5 students from Perbanas Institute. Yes, me as the coordinator. Okay, we try to involve the students. What we have done there. Okay, I'm going to share this. Okay, first for the survey and mapping. 2 days to understand the needs of Jamali Village for a sustainable and inclusive smart economy. We are using SCORE. SCORE stands for symptom, cause, outcome, resources, effect, model as a guiding framework. Yes, the SCORE model is a powerful framework developed by Robert Dilt and Todd Epstein in 1987 as part of their work in neuro-linguistic program. Okay, because this is a very limited time and we have to discuss it and we have to collect the information, we use this. First, as symptom. What we saw and heard from the community and village official. There are around 150 MSME, micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises or UMKM. Usaha mikro, menengah, kecil. Okay, but only a small fraction sells through digital channel. There's also limited internet speed and coverage, and young people migrate to cities for better jobs. Product value chain is short, and low trust in online payment. So why the symptom persists? This cause the infrastructure gaps, digital literacy gaps. Only around 20% of MSME owners can operate e-commerce platform. There's also finance gap. MSME lack collateral to obtain growth capital, market access gap, and cultural resistance, fear of middleman being replaced by online platform. Oh, for the outcome. Okay, we have to get a clear, measurable future state from village official. From them, they said that by 2029, they wish Jamali Village will have 80% of its current 150 plus MSME transacting online. Okay, so they also want to increase village GDP by more than 25%. They want to cut the urban-rural digital divide index. and they want to create 300 new tech-supported jobs, and also they focus to female and youth ownership in a new digital enterprise. They expect around 30%. Resources. Okay. We assess what they already have and those they need to mobilize. First, their internal assets. Tangible. They have fertile farmland, signature snack, like rengginang, opak, craft heritage, anyaman bambu, from 150 plus MSME, and intangible, they have a communal work culture like gotong royong, okay, we call it gotong royong, local tourism and cooperative network. The external means that we need to mobilize first the infrastructure for digital, okay, and the knowledge, okay, they need the digital literacy. Finance, okay, they need mixed finance facility from government or bank soft loans. Also the partnership with government, okay, both policy incentive, procurement, private sector, telco for connectivity, fintech for payment, and also from academia and NGO. Okay. The effect, yes, the sustainable benefits. Yes, they they want to have inclusive prosperity. They also want to have economic resilience. Yes, diversified revenue stream. They want to have environmental gains. Okay. They also want have the effect of gender and youth empowerment. And yes, they expect it can be replicated, to other Cianjur village, okay, attracting further investment. A lot of a lot of things that we found in the survey. Okay, second, in these 2 days, we are planning a roadmap for smart economy, Desa Jamali. Yes, first, we have done the SWOT analysis. Yeah, we know they have strength, farming, tourism, small shop, art. They also have weaknesses, access of technology, infrastructure and education, but they have the opportunity, digital economy, e-commerce and investment, and also threat, economic gap, and resistant to change. So he also said the vision and mission. Okay, the vision is to create an inclusive and sustainable technology-based economy, encourage the growth of MSME, micro, small, medium enterprise, increase the global competitiveness of Jamali village. So the mission is encourage digitalization of the economic sector, improve digital literacy among businesses, and facilitate collaboration between the government, private sector, academia like us, and the community. Yeah, set the strategy. 5 strategies. First, digitalization of MSME. Second, development of technology infrastructure. Third, digital literacy improvement. Fourth, inclusive financial innovation. Fifth, sustainability and green economy. Okay, that's the strategy. And we plan the implementation stage with the village official. Okay, first stage around 1 to 2 years, focus on digitalization of economic sectors and digital literacy training. Second stage, between 3 and 4 years, development of technology infrastructure and innovation ecosystem. Third stage, 5 years later, strengthen global competitiveness through integration with national and international digital economy. Oh, great. Not only national but also international. Okay. Yes, this is Miss Village. Okay. Miss Village is stand for make it simple, smart village. Yeah. Because we have to focus. Okay. Well, we have to choose. And we focus on digitalization of micro, small, medium enterprise. First, strengthening MSME to enter the e-commerce market through technology. Second, developing a successful digital marketing for local MSME e-commerce platforms. And third, training and mentoring MSMEs using digital technology. Yes, we have to focus because we have a limited time for community service program in that Jamali village. Yes, the solution is to create a mini studio. Oh, why? Yes, we want to create professional and appealing product photo because by providing professional photography capabilities, the studio enables MSME to capture high quality image of their products. This is a critical element for successful digital marketing and e-commerce presence that many village MSME previously lacked. And second is capturing special moment. The studio serves as a community resources when residents can capture important life events and celebration. We creating both economic and social value by creating this mini studio. Okay, the activity is in the 9 to 10 December. Okay, this is the picture of the studio, mini studio. And this is the moment. Okay. Okay, you can see the happiness of the student when they are involved participating in the Smart Village Smart Economy Community Service Program. Oh, sorry. Okay, the handover in 7 May 2025. This is the head of the village. Okay, yes, we surfing while researching and we researching while surfing. So we also have a research output. We have a mass media article. Okay, we also have an article in National Journal, and we register the intellectual property. Okay, for mural design, studio design, and learning video. And next will be launched is the book chapter of Smart Village. Okay, this is the conclusion. Yes, make it simple, smart village. Building a smart village through smart economy is about making technology and innovation simple, practical, and accessible for everyone. Yes, through the collaborative community service, digital literacy, and solution like creating the mini studio. Smart Village through Smart Economy Community Service Program is empowering residents and MSMEs to embrace the digital economy in easy, meaningful ways. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Back to
Thank you,
you.
Dr. Theodorus Sunjaya, for your presentation. An interesting experience from Jamadi village. I never been there before, so next time I think I'm going to join you for your community service activity. Okay,
Sure.
before we are having a Q&A session for audience, we feel free to ask in the chat room you can ask in Bahasa Indonesia or in English. We will translate it in for the panelists. And while waiting for the question or feedback, we are going to the second panelist first. So we invite Dr. Sri Nurila binti Mat Kamal from University Teknologi Mara, Malaysia. Hello, Miss Siti, Dr. Siti. Welcome to our Zoom meeting. You are going to deliver your material about community-based responsibility, empowering community, effective community service. So you will also have a 30-minute presentation before our Q&A session. Miss Siti Nurila, I will read your background. Your PhD is in Information System, Faculty of Computing, University Teknologi Malaysia. And then you also have your master's degree from Information Management, Faculty of Information Management, University Teknologi Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia. And then your bachelor degree from Information Management, Faculty of Information Management, University Teknologi Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia, and your diploma is in Information System, Faculty of Information Management, also in University Teknologi Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia. And then your working experience, you are a lecturer from Faculty of Information Science, University Teknologi Mara Cawangan, Johor, Kampus Segamat, still ongoing activity, and then you are also tutor at College University Teknologi and Pengurusan Shah Alam Selangor, and medical record assistant at Wijaya International Medical Center Selangor. Miss Siti, you have your screen right now. You can try to share your material. Time is yours.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Tifa. Okay. So before we start, can I ask for a committee to help me to share my material? All right. So I would like, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, while we're waiting for slide to be shared. Okay, so I'm Ila, Nur Ila. Okay, you may address me Ila. Okay, and I am truly honored to be part in the session today. And actually, and I want to take this opportunity, okay, to acknowledge my friend, okay, my research partner, Bapak Macarius Broto Ligowo, okay. So actually, for all of your information, okay, Pak Broto just came to Malaysia virtually a few weeks ago, all right. My faculty have invited him to deliver a talk for international collaborative teaching session. So he did very well during the session for topic of digital forensic. Okay, so thank you, Pak Broto. Okay, for that knowledge sharing, yeah, for our student here. Okay, thank you very much, committee. All right. Okay, so in this session, I would like to share, okay, about the transformative potential of community-based responsibility framework, okay, in which I can say that this is a very effective tool, okay, in fostering the intrinsic values and driving the sustainable development within the indigenous community. Okay, for your information, for all information, I am engaged to University Teknologi Mara Johor, Segamat. Okay, Segamat is one of the districts in Johor State, okay, in Malaysia. So basically, Segamat is a very small area, okay. We consider it as a rural area lah, right? So an indigenous community, okay, is a part of our community that available in Segamat, okay. So for my community service that I want to share today, okay, I and my team, okay, works on the community service focus to the indigenous community, which is in Jakun tribe. Okay, so we got a few here in Segamat, not only Jakun, we got like Batak, okay, and other tribe, but Jakun tribe is why Jakun tribe, why we choose Jakun tribe for our community service, because the settlement, okay, of Jakun people is close to our institute, okay, is close to our university. So in terms of logistics, we consider it is more easier for us to reach the Jakun people in our area, okay. Okay, so before that, okay, we know that every university, okay, next. Okay, every university have long been involved with community program, is it? Kan? So for us, our university involved with what we call university social responsibility programs. Okay, can I ask the committee to proceed my slide? Sorry, thank you.
Admin, could you please? Okay, thank you.
Thank you again. Okay, so however, okay, if we will look through all kinds of community services program, okay, these programs can be such as an ad hoc, okay, ad hoc with a limited engagement, and then it is bring temporary impact. Okay, once you go there, you reach all the people, you deliver the community services things, and after that you go back and the things will be left just with no impact at all. Okay, so this become a challenge to us, okay, especially in what we call in engage, okay, to engage with the indigenous community, since indigenous community is as we know, okay, a bit introvert, okay, they are not they are not they are not among the group who easy to be connected to people, okay, they are very what we call reserved, okay. So we need to strategize, okay, how we going to have how going to deliver an effective community service program impact to this community. Okay, so what we do here after studies been made, okay, next please. Okay, so what we do here after study been made, okay, we have decided, okay, to use the CBR framework, or what we can say community-based responsibility framework, as a tools, okay, that we can apply when delivering the community service program towards the community, okay, Jakun community. So why CBR? Okay, because according to the literatures, okay, CBR is known as sustainable approach for long-term change, okay, which in this framework, okay, this framework empower the local figures, okay, as key drivers, meaning that we have to identify, okay, any figures that close to the communities and maybe can influence the communities, okay, to be to play a part of or to make it successful. All right, so in here, okay, the CBR framework, okay, might foster, okay, not only empowering the local figures as a key drivers, but this framework might help us to foster the community ownership and self-determination. Right? Okay, next. Okay, so something to share with all of you. Okay, actually, okay, first of all, I would like to tell you that I want to inform you that this I have involved with many community service program, but I think this is the best one that I would like to share with all of you. Okay, so because something that dealing with indigenous community, right? So actually, when we want to deliver these community program services, we have me and my team, okay, have been granted by grant, okay, university grant, that is community engagement. Okay, the name of the grant is Grant Community Engagement. Okay, so this grant is basically a partnership of JACOA. In Malaysia, we have JACOA, the department that manage all the charity, okay, all the matters that related to indigenous community. So JACOA stand for Jabatan Kemajuan Orang Asli. Okay, so once we pass our proposal to JACOA, JACOA have decided and discussed with the university, and they approve the grant under community engagement grant. And we bring the team, okay, under the grant, we bring the team of the well-being development of Orang Asli, okay, indigenous people, in Johor. So based on information technology, because I myself come from a background of technology, but my team, okay, some of my team from other faculty or other area, for example, few of them from Islamic religion civilizations unit, okay, and some of them from the faculty of computer science. So we work together, all right. And under this team, okay, we have come up with 3 project under community service program, which is the first one is a digital Islamic education program. So we want to deliver or what we can say, we want to give we want to deliver Islamic education program, but through digital technology. Okay, because nowadays we know that even indigenous people, they are engaged to gadget. Okay, and what is unique in Johor, okay, all the indigenous community settlement, okay, the government of Johor provide online network connection, and the connection is very good, okay, very fantastic. Okay, so we think that this is the opportunity for us, okay, to use the infrastructure, the facilities provided by the government, okay, to enhance the value, the social value of Orang Asli through digital, what we can say, digital technology, right? And the second program that we bring under this grant under this team is knowledge transfer program, which is this one. We focus at primary school, okay, Sekolah Kebangsaan Kampung Kudong, okay, which is we focus on teaching the students there, okay, the primary school student, okay, on the internet usage, and we deliver to them about the awareness of information privacy and social media applications, because all these kids, okay, is exposed to what we can internet usage. Yeah, even though they are staying at the settlement of Orang Asli. Okay, it is a rural, a bit rural area, but still, okay, the government Johor managed to provide them with the access. So it's so fantastic. Okay, and the third program is a clean water program. So this clean water program, we educate these indigenous people, especially Jakun people, okay, to maintain, okay, their water supply. Okay, we deliver the awareness to the people, okay, not to throw the rubbish, not to, to keep, how to keep the water clean. Okay, and one thing that I want you to know, okay, this kampung, this village, indigenous community area, they got what we call a recreational area, waterfall area, which I think one of the attraction, yeah, for people to come and do the recreational activity. So that is, I think that is one of the factor, okay, why we deliver a clean water program to orang asli through our community service program. Okay, next. Okay, back to back to the CBR framework that we applied just now. Okay, so here in this session, I would like to bring only one type of community program, which is digital pendidikan Islam education in digital way. Okay, so here I share a few image, a few photos. I and my team, we blend with the Jakun community, okay, and we teach them, okay, we deliver them how to perform solar and everything. Okay, I'm not the expert of Islamic education, but one of our community there is Ustaz Nawawi was there, Professor Madia Ustaz Nawawi was there, and he deliver his module to the people, okay, to the Jakun people. And this program is only focused for Jakun Muslim group, yeah. Okay, next. Okay, so for your information, what did my team what my team did is we identified, okay, through the CBR framework, we have identified, okay, the figure that we want to bring, okay, through the committee, who is the best one, okay, that we can ask for help, okay, to become an intermediaries, or what we can say, someone that close to the people, okay, so that the people will listen to him, and they can follow every single things that we delivered, okay. So during the community service program, we have identified one person. This guy is Cikgu Jasni. Cikgu Jasni is a teacher in Sekolah Kebangsaan Kampung Kudung. Okay, what is the uniqueness here? Cikgu Jasni Cikgu Jasni is a pure Malay guy. He's not Jakun. Okay, he's not indigenous. He's not orang asli. Okay, but because of he loved Jakun tribe and he loved be blend with the community, okay, and he's already I think 15 plus years servicing at Sekolah Kebangsaan Kampung Kudung. So his interest in Jakun language, okay, and what is unique here, he know how to speak Jakun very well. His Jakun language is very fluent, okay, and even communication, yeah. If you want to communicate with the Jakun kids, the students at his school, he deliver the communication through Jakun's language. So that is the uniqueness, and we found it is very helpful, okay, to become one of our figura, okay, important figures, okay, to make sure our community service program is become effective, okay, because we want to make sure that the output of the community service program, okay, can be sustained through the community, okay, not just an ad hoc, not just a touch and go concept. No, we want it to remain, okay, among these people, Jakun people. So after a few discussion, okay, we told Cikgu Jasni that we want to why not, okay, we come out with one video clips, okay, and we transfer the what we call module, how to perform solar, how to perform the ablution, okay, through via this platform, okay, digital platform, which is a video clip platform. So Cikgu just agree with us, and he become our facilitator, not facilitator, he become our presenter in the video, okay, and all the steps, okay, all the message through the video clips, he delivered in Jakun language, all right. So that is very fantastic, in which once the Jakun people watch these video clips, they are so happy and easy for them to understand, okay, every single message that we through the video clips, right? So I posted a link there. So if committee after this can share to our audience today, so you all can click to the link and watch the video clips. Okay, it was the video clips is delivered in Bahasa Jakun by Cik Bujas. Okay, next. Okay, so here today's session, I would like to encourage all of us who are doing or who are actively participate in community engagement, okay, to come up with tools, okay, or think about something that we can deliver and remain it, okay, the output that should be remain through our community groups, targeted community groups. So I would like to ask everyone, okay, to scale up the CBR framework, okay, since this CBR framework is, I can say, a very serve as a catalyst tool, okay, to make sure, okay, we can deliver the most effective, and we can, the most important thing, we can remain it after we no longer engage with the community service program. Okay, okay, next. Okay, so I think that's all my sharing, but I am eager for any one of you, any audience, if you have anything to ask, okay, or any inputs that I also can take and improvise our community service activities after this. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Siti, for your presentation. I think there will be a very excited question in the chat room because the Jakun is implemented as the act local. If you want to share message in your community service, act local, involve local. So I think that will be effective. Okay, while waiting the question from audience in the room Zoom, we are going to the third presenter or panelist. We welcome Dr. Nan Cham Tri,
Yeah,
Vice
good
President
morning.
of Ho Chi Minh City University, UEF. Hello, Dr. Tri.
Yeah, good
You are
morning.
about to, good morning, very nice to have you here. And your presentation will be entitled with Service Learning, a teaching model that helps in improving awareness on sustainable development in the front of AI. So this is a quiet update topic. But before that, I would like to mention your background. You are having your PhD in economics, majoring in international business, and you also have experience in logistic and export-import, and then you also involved in journalism, editor at National Television Station of Ho Chi Minh City Television Station, and then education sector since 15 years, and 18 years in senior management, and then outstanding achievement, you got your merit from the Prime Minister of Vietnam, and then certificate of merit from the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City, and then certificate of merit from the Ministry of Education and Training Vietnam. Very impressive background, Dr. Tri. So I think you're gonna deliver a impactful message and material as well. You have 30 minutes and time is yours to deliver your presentation.
Yeah, thank you for your introduction, Dr. Tifa. I'm very pleased to meet you here again in this conference, and I hope to see you soon in Ho Chi Minh City. I remember last year when I visit Jakarta and Perbanas Institute, and I meet you, okay, and I'm very pleased to meet you again. Dear everyone, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to share with you some realities that we have applied at our school. And before I sharing the information with you, I would like to say thank you to the Board of Management of Perbanas Institute have invited me to be a speaker for the conference today, and give me a chance to share what we have done at our UEF and some activities that the Vietnamese have done in Vietnam to all the audience here. And I'm very pleased to connect with all the researchers, all the lecturers from Jakarta, Indonesia, and the lecturers from Malaysia and Brunei. So now I would like to share the information with you about our activities. So now I share the screen. So can you see my my slide? All of you see my slide already, right? Okay.
Yes, it is
Sir, you
clear,
can
Dr.
try to full screen your presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will control the slide at my side.
Okay.
Thank you. Today I would like to share with you a model, a teaching model applied at our campus. Service learning with the title Service Learning, a teaching model that helps the learners to gain the awareness of sustainable development in the context of AI. As you know, AI, artificial intelligence, has a great impact on our life in both pros and cons. We gain a lot of benefits from AI when applying ChatGPT for our study, and it saves a lot of time and effort. However, there arise an academic matters that we wonder a lot these days. That is ethics in scientific research. Plagiarism matters. By applying AI and other modern technologies, for example, blockchain or IoT, we can maximize the productivities. We can utilize the resources in productions, but we may cause large disaster for next generations. That is the exhaustions in natural resources, the pollution in air, in soil and waters, and the gap between the rich and the poor people in the world, and the apathy among people. University these days focus much about the skill for the student, include professional skill. We teach a lot of skill to our students. Professional skill, soft skill, technical skill, to try to match the requirements of the market and the society. But not many schools, not many universities focusing on soul education or the empathy among people and the awareness of sustainable development for their students. A person well equipped with high tech but not equipped with ethical attitude, he or she may become harmful to the society in the future. He will just focus on his interests, his benefit only, and will not concern much about the surrounding communities. So, how to build up an ethical attitude for the students, the future generation of our society? How to build up the merit of contribution to community for a sustainable development, and where to begin? These are big questions for us, higher education institution. So this presentation will introduce a teaching model we call service learning that university can use to help their learners to gain the awareness of sustainable development in the context of AI, blockchain, IoT, developing extremely to build up a society with an empathy or insight among the people. Now we go to the definition about sustainable development. Now, what is sustainable development? Development that is the development that meets the needs of the present time without compromising the abilities of future generations to meet their own needs. Or in summaries, what we earn today do not harm to the futures. And I think that all of you may know about the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations already. Number 1, no poverty. Number 2, zero hunger. And number 17, partnership for the goals. Something like that. So what is service learning? What is service learning? Service learning model is learning through community service or learning from the communities. This is a learning experience that combines learning specialized knowledge, apply specialized knowledge to serve the community through a real projects, or we call it is project-based learning methods that many universities these days they apply. This is a modern and effective teaching method, help the learners have extremely interested in practical experience. I would like to give you some example that we have applied at our school. At our school, we have many faculties, many majors. For example, a student in the faculties of intelligent technologies, instead of they build up a website. So now we will contact with a social organization, and our students, they will design that website and they will deliver that website to that organization, especially the disabled people organization. They don't have many resources. So instead of they just set up a website, so now we set up our students design the website and deliver to that organization. And you know, at our school, we also have the faculties of public communication, and the students from these faculties, they will build up the content for the. They will continue the job of the student of intelligent technologies. They will build up the content for the website, and the student from the faculties of English language, they will translate the contents of website into English so that they can call for the sponsor from outside of Vietnam. And the student from marketing faculties, they will, instead of they just design the logos or the slogan for a certain organization. So now they have a definite organization already. So they will work with that organization to understand about their needs, and then they will design the logos, the slogan for that organization. And when they do the final exam, the owner of that organization, that social organization, they will come and listen to the student. And students in many groups, they will present the meaning of the logos, and the owner of that organization, they will choose the best one for their own use. So with this type of activities, the students, they feel that they contribute much to the communities, and they can apply what they have learned in school, and they apply into the reality, and they can help the communities. So the benefits for the student when they apply, when we apply civic learning in courses, the student, they will learn from the reality through a real projects. They will listen to the real customer to design their tasks. They have a comments from the real customer at the end of the project. I mean that at the end of the course, the project receiver will judge and choose the best one for their own use. And the student, they have the reflection after their projects. They feel grow in their skill, and they feel helpful because they can contribute to the communities. And through these kind of activities, we can grow the empathy or the insight for the student. And the student, they also grow their awareness of sustainable development. Not only for the student, the benefits also for the lecturers. When the lecturer, they join into these projects, they must be more proactive in the teaching. If we keep the former teaching methods, so that the student, they just after this class, when they go to another class, they just keep the same exercise. But now it changed a lot. They have to work with the partners. They must know the needs of the partners to give the direction to our student. So the lecturers must be more proactive in their teaching. Because not the same project for all the classes. They must help their students to solve the real matters in realities. And this is not just a case study only. So they have the chance to sharpen their knowledge. The lecturers, they also earn a lot of benefit from this way of teaching. For the university, and as you know, these days, it is a requirement to integrate the 17 SDG of United Nations into the teaching programs for many universities. And by applying these teaching methods, we can integrate easily 17 SDG of United Nations into the courses. And by applying these teaching methods, we can help it can help the university have a higher ranking among the university in the world. And as you know, international accreditation these days, they always consider if a university apply anything to sustainable development as a criteria in ranking. Service learning, in fact, it has developed many years in Vietnam already. Not only in UEF, but it is applied in many universities in Vietnam, such as Hoa Sen University, Da Nang University of Architecture. And by applying service learning model, university can organize projects related to sustainable development in economic and social aspects. And this helped them to meet many of the 17 SDG goals set by the United Nations. Now I have from the information. I collect many information from other university, and I put in the list now for you, for your reference. For example, SDG number 3, good health and well-being. So at Văn Lang University, located in Ho Chi Minh City, they also have the project called Coloring Dreams. For SDG number 4, quality education, Tây Bắc University, this university located in the north of Vietnam, they also have the project improving English proficiency for Vietnamese youth. And I list out here many activities that was applied by many universities in Vietnam. Many projects. Beside the service learning methods, we also apply many separate projects for the student to choose. And all of those projects are related to the 17 goals of SDG of the United Nations. At our school, service learning at our school, in fact, our school has a center. We call it is a service learning center. It was established in the years from the years 2018. And at the present time, we have applied not all the subject we apply civic learning, but we have applied 23 subjects already. We integrate the content of sustainable development into the test and the final exam of 23 subjects. And here is the image of civic learning classes at our UEF. Besides the civic learning model teachings, we also organize many talk show, workshop, and community events on sustainable development. For example, we used to hold some talk show and workshops such as achieve gender equalities and empower all women and girls, or orientation for social entrepreneurship, action for climate change, plastic, friends or foes. Yeah, there are some topics for some workshop we have applied at our school. We also hold many activities for our students. We encourage green buildings, recycling, energy management, and encourage the use of renewable energies. For example, in the COVID-19 times, we usually hold a contest among the students. It is called show screen program. What is show screen program? The student, they will grow a trees, a plant in the rooms or at home, and they will show a corner of the rooms at the home that they have. They grow the trees and they show the image that they leave green, with some slogan. Yeah, and these activities will encourage the student. They have the green life, Here, as you can see, we also hold many talk show, and we hold the trash collection campaigns. The student, they will show the fashion show. They have a fashion show with the clothes made from the recycled papers or recycled materials. And we encourage dinner to use a reusable item, limited the use of disposable items. We encourage the student, they should use the straw made up the papers, not made up the plastic, to save the environment. And green summer campaigns, we will deliver a team of students to the rural areas, to building the road, to teaching the children, something like that. And here are some data we would like to summarize for all the activities we have done. Sorry that this is just the former information. We have not updated the information, the data for this school year, because it's not end now. Our school will end at the end of August. We still have 1 month, okay? And some activities still occurs now. So we will update the new data in the beginning of September. And this is just the data of last school year. We have 8 community engaged projects, 18 service learning in courses, 32 community partners, 38 events, competition, workshop, and training section. We have a total 71 lecturer and staff involved in those projects. Yeah, and more than 20,000 hours, service hours applied by our students. So, do we have any challenges when we apply civic learning? in our school. Yes, we met many challenges. Lack of government fundings, the finance matter from NGO these days. It is also scary. University budgets are limited. Uneven awareness of sustainable development, no dedicated agencies in charge of sustainable development. SDG are not always easily integrated into subjects. As you know, especially for the courses in operation, it is not easy at all to bring the matters of sustainable into the courses, the subjects. But by applying civic learning, we can share with the student about SDG goals. Lecturers don't have the knowledge about sustainable development, so they don't know how and where to integrate them into the subjects they teach. So we have to give them a guidance, the instructions. Civic learning is still quite new to many universities, and running it is not easy because the lecturers, when they apply civic learning, they have to spend more time. They have to spend more time compared to other lecturers. So we are not, we don't dare to force them to apply. We don't dare to force the faculties. You must apply this civic learning. We just encourage them and ask them if you want to apply. And those who feel interested in applying this type of method, so they apply. So that's why we cannot apply for all the subjects because it's very difficult, because the student, they cannot control the time, and some lecturers, they don't have enough experience to work with the partners outside. So we just select some lecturers to apply this type of teaching models only. So conclusion, civic learning is a modern and innovative teaching method that brings numerous benefit to the student, to the lecturers, and to the university. And applying the civic learning model not only enhance the student insight and contribute to sustainable development for society, but also help cultivate a socially responsible generation of students, those who are empathetic, community-oriented, and committed to making meaningful contributions. Therefore, integrating civic learning into academic programs is not merely an educational trend, but a practical strategies that connect knowledge with real-world action and foster holistic and sustainable growth. And here are some reference that I have searched to write this contents. In fact, I also have a journals, have an articles published in a journal, local journals for this matter already. And this is just an abstract from my articles only. Yeah, thank you very much for your listening, for my sharing about civic learning model. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tri, for your presentation. This is very relevant with nowadays research, because if we see a lot of index now putting how SDG implemented in university. Perbanas itself, we have several SDG point that we haven't got the research. Turns out when I check, the SDG is related to climate change. That's why probably because we are business and IT school, we forget to mention about the climate change. And I think that's a lot of problem with other university when they have specific focus. We cannot fulfill the whole 17 point. But by collaboration, I think we can reach the whole 17, even though the portion is not as big as if we are standalone with our specification in university.
Yeah.
Okay, we are waiting for the question in the chat room, Dr. Tri. So please wait in the moment. While waiting for the question and discussion and feedback, we are going to the fourth panelist. We will have Mr. Fuad Matahir. Hello, Mr. Fuad. Are you already in the room Zoom? Okay, good morning, Mr. Fuad. How are you?
Morning, Alhamdulillah, I'm very good, healthy,
Thank
and
you,
good to
Mr.
share.
Fuad. Yeah, Mr. Fuad from University Islam Sultan Sharif Ali. Your presentation will be entitled with Community Service in Brunei Darussalam, a case study. So you will also deliver how the implementation of community service. And before that, I would like to I would like to mention your background. You are graduated from Islamic Banking and Finance UNISA for your master degree, and also Islamic Finance First Class Honors in UNISA as well for your bachelor degree. So you are graduates from your current home-based university. And then work experience, you are assistant lecturer, finance officer in UNISA, and also co-CEO of Pemuda, and then Quran educator in Furqan, Berhan, yeah. And then you also have leadership experience as president of Youth Dai Volunteer Body, and then president of UNISA Graduate Student Council, and project leader in Ramadan Relief Brunei for Palestine, and other leadership experience for the community. So I think your presentation will be remarkable because you have a lot of experience in community service. You have 30 minutes, Mr. Fuad, to present your material. You can try to share your monitor or share screen, and time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tifa. Alhamdulillah. I will go ahead and share my screen. Just give me a moment. Okay. Okay, everyone can see my screen.
Still processing. Okay, now we
Okay.
can see your presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Tifa, and also Perbanas as a whole community who organized this, what do you call this, international conference. But I believe I met Dr. Tifa before and Dr. Teo when you were visiting in UNISA last year. So I was there. I think Dr. Tifa presented about entrepreneurship to our students. Thank you very much. I think it really impacted them, and they take it as an example. Okay, Alhamdulillah, for today, I believe my presentation is much more broad, not specific as the other presenters. And I'm really amazed by what have been done in Malaysia, Indonesia, and also Vietnam. And I like the community of looking into the ethics of the students from Dr. Nan from Vietnam. Also, the community-based responsibility is also quite familiar in my area, because I'm also a mentor in CBPR, Community-Based Participatory Research, which we are closely, actually, some of us who are now having that certificate as a mentor, we are closely involved with the ones in Malaysia, which they focus on indigenous people. But today I'm telling about Brunei Darussalam. It's quite unique. We are not the same as Indonesia or Malaysia in a Malay context, where they mostly have this one specific community focused on indigenous people. But in Brunei, we don't really focus on them because we have a government agency who focus on them entirely in terms of their da'wah, in terms of their outside da'wah, even their hospitality and etc. But we have some groups of people who focus on them. But most of it in Brunei, we focus on a different kind of community. So I would like to share here, the community in Brunei is quite different. Community, we focus on mostly the youth, development of the youth, because we look at our vision in 2035, Brunei have a 2035 vision, where in 2035, we hope to have a lot of youth who becomes the leader, who are most smart nation, who are educated, skillful, and etc. So these are the community that we focus on. And especially today, I want to share also on behalf of UNISA, our community service and its focuses, although I have vast experience before this. But before we go to that, I believe there is some importance that I want to share. Why, I think Dr. Tifa mentioned before, I've experienced in NGO. I was an activist before this, and even now, but before this, I was having position in the activist NGO, various NGO, why I do that is because I believe in impact. I was one of the product in UNISA. I'm also product of this community service from other agency or other NGO that impacted me and it made me become someone better. So technically saying, this is actually quite an experience also regarding the community service, how it impacted me and how actually I want that impacted the other people. So to have a context here, The world poverty level right now is 8.5% still live in poverty, and not just a simple poverty, but extreme poverty. And this is actually from according to World Bank. And we can see 8.5% is quite small when you see the number, but we're looking into world population. This means that we are looking into 700 million people still live in extreme poverty, like I said, with a standard of only $2.15 per day. So I don't know if outside country, maybe USD $2 is not enough to live in a day, to get food and drinks throughout the day. But in Brunei, it's enough. In Brunei, we have called, I believe if someone have been to Brunei, we call it nasi katok. It's just $1. $1 for food. You can have a drink less than $1. So alhamdulillah, even though there's inflation, but nasi katok still is our favorite budget meal. So this is actually a serious matter where the world is still experiencing many poverty, and nothing is still done to them, because this actually a data from World Bank that still increase throughout the year, and it has been the same for more than 30 years. This is a big problem. So it's not just about each country, it's about the whole nation approach, actually, whole country approach should be there in order to help this. That's why I believe I love the sharing on SDG also. That will be inshallah my sharing also for today. Here is where I believe, for my personal view and also the view of the researcher, community service, or as you can call it in other countries, service learning, plays a big role in terms of helping this kind of community, these people, to uplift them, to give them a better chances in the future, and also betterment of their life, quality of life. So community service is really important. It's not something that we can omit. It have to be there, whether or not if it's from the government or from the NGOs or even for the individuals themselves. Let me just introduce myself a bit. So I am a lecturer in UNISA, assistant lecturer, inshallah. I'm still pursuing my PhD. So UNISA's community service coordinator, I was the coordinator last year. So I believe there is something that we can share to panelists here and also the participant here, how we manage the community service in order actually to empower our students. So I'm also the departmental of community-based participatory research, which is just recently this year was granted, but it's different from our side because most of the CDPR approach or the community-based approach outside of Brunei, they focus on indigenous people. So Brunei, we don't focus on indigenous people. That is the only difference. So I have 10 years of experience involved in multiple NGOs. I just want to say too, We Care and the Youth Group. We Care focus on humanitarian mission. We focus on giving donation and also charity for the Syrian, for the Palestinian, or brothers and sisters. Also outside countries such as Vietnam, also we have Cambodia, and also I believe it was also Thailand. But the most focus at every year focus was actually we give donation to Palestinian and Syrian. So these are some of the pictures. I'm also a passionate Quran teacher. I love to teach Quran ever since I was a teenager. So I have many experiences on that part. So here, if you can see, there's one picture here. I was stationed, sent from Brunei with NGO from Malaysia to go to Lebanon. To give the donation to the Syrian kids, to equip them for winter, so heater, clothing, and etc. So these are the kind of things that actually it will not happen, or it will not make an impact to them if there is no community service in this world. So community service is really important, or as you can call it, service learning. In Brunei, we don't have that as a term yet, so I believe it can be used because I really like how Dr. Nan explained how service learning is embedded into their learning in school. And I also want to share to you that throughout my experience, I have been here and there and touching a lot of community. And I believe the most impactful community that we have to touch in Brunei is the youth, because the youth is actually making an impact in Brunei slowly but surely in terms of entrepreneurship and also the other parts of Africa. So here, I just want to share with you community service. So this is the continuous process cycle for community service or service learning. So usually when we have an activity or project, we want to solve a problem, usually we have a plan, execution, we reflect and improve. And also the main goal to all that is not just to do the project and then done with it. No, we can say a program oriented. When we done the program and then program done, we finish. But this is actually not the main goal. The main goal is sustainability. So when we talk about sustainability, we talk about impact. So impact is not enough to just do a program and then let it go. But impact is an ongoing process that we have to always monitor, always improve, and always look at the community. Are they really uplifted or not? So this is actually one of the things that we embedded in the projects of the students that we do, that we also monitor in UNISA. Brunei Darussalam. Sustainable development goals is really important. I believe also other universities use this as their own criteria to actually reach a ranking for their university. So SDG now has become a trend, not just a trend, simply a trend, but it's actually a trend to change the community around the world. So when I was having a course for training for the community-based participative research, SDG is the backbone. So SDG, although Islamic perspective speaking, there are some SDG that is not according to Islamic perspective, but we can alter it into actually helping the community. So SDG is actually really important, and it really should be a goal for everyone in order to reach out, to achieve looking into different parts of the area. For example, we have poverty, we have zero hunger, we have also environment, the climate, and life online, and etc. Like I also mentioned by Dr. Nan, also Dr. Tifa just a moment ago. So this is actually really important, and it's actually established just because of that. And as CBPR, or I think Dr. Ila also shared CBR, I think also they have the same parent. It's actually a initiative, a research initiative to actually make sure that what we do is really impactful at achieving the SDG goals. So that is actually why I want to emphasize that not all community service is focusing on sustainability, but this is actually should be the main goal. So in some perspective here, I just want to share is that in Islamic economic, they have this one objective, is to poverty eradication, which is in line with SDG, zero hunger, and also no poverty. So they have in Islam, we have a product such as Islamic social finance, zakat, wakaf, as a tool to uplift the socio-economic situation in any country, and also a fair distribution of wealth. So it's actually quite aligned with the Islamic perspective, and this is actually one of the things that we also embed, because I'm an Islamic economics lecturer also. So we also use this as our reference in terms of looking into the impact of the students' activities. So this is the verse in the Quran. The Quran also mentioned that we should not be divided. In anything that we do, we should be together, firmly together, and united, and we should be doing things to help others, and also to help the community as not approach for one side, but approach for the whole, from the whole aspects of our whole nation or whole country approach. So here it is. I share to you the main part of my presentation, which is the community service in UNISA, and how we manage them, and how it becomes impactful to the students and also to the community. And as for me, I was actually the student here before, so I'm the product of UNISA. So I'm also impacted by this, and now throughout the years, that impact has made me someone who loves community service and who loves to give out to the community back. So actually, currently, UNISA has already rebranded themselves just recent years. They put the rebranding, I can see in the bottom there. The UNISA is shaping Khaira Ummah, meaning that we want to shape our students to become the beneficial person and make an impactful impact to the community. So we want our students to be all-rounded, or our students to know that they can make a big difference in the country, and to know their roles and strengths, and be able to contribute that to the nation. So this vision is global Islamic higher education institution that produces the Khaira Ummah generation. So we want to produce the student not just expert in their field, but also involved in community service and be able to do programs or projects following their passion. And we have also mission to provide quality Islamic higher education and high impact research, which serve as the catalyst for the development of Ummah in a sustainable education ecosystem based on Maqasid Sharia. So sustainability is actually part of our mission. In everything we do, it must be sustainable. Here, community service in UNISA is actually applicable for all students. So all students in UNISA, I believe you can also, the participant or the panelists can take this as your example, maybe, if you like it for your own, what do you call that, university. So in our university, we set this rule in order for our students, if not voluntarily forced to do this, in order for them to be exposed to community service. So community service is for all our students. So our students are already, when they start going in or entering the university life in UNISA, so the first year already, we already require them to finish certain community service hours. So for now, alhamdulillah, we reduced it already to 50 hours. So in their 4 years, they have to finish 50 hours within these 4 years. But we actually require them to finish, if possible, 50 hours within 2 years. So 50 hours is fully community service, okay, community service. And despite this one, it is included the 25 hours of community service on SDG. So we obligate or mandatory for all first-year students to create one project that is equal to 25 hours worth of project that focuses on achieving one or more SDG. So for example, if they focus on no poverty, they should do a project for the unfortunate people, for the poverty people. Yeah. If they do a project on, for example, climate or life on land, they should create project about trees or planting trees. So this is actually depending on the faculty strength. For example, we have a faculty of agriculture. They focus on replanting trees. So for example, they want to contribute more to the oxygen. So they replant more trees in the campus and gardening and etc. We have also, for example, Usuluddin, who are good in da'wah, da'i. So they focus on giving certain awareness to the community, the youth out there, like for example, the primary school or the secondary school, to empower them to equip with the knowledge of Islam. We have also faculty of, for example, my faculty, economics and finance. So we also give awareness on financial literacy. So these are the kind of various community service and various projects that we want the student themselves to carry. So that is the objective of this community service. It's not just for us to, tell them to do any project, but we want them to really be impactful project for the community, depending on their strength. So it really helped them to also understand what they're learning in university. So we also give them grading system. So this grading system works so far. It's really good. I believe you can also use this because we don't want just the student to do community service and then that. Community service, we monitor everything. For example, if they do one community service, we monitor the impact. If the impact is really less, for example, the person who's doing community service, they just join other people's project. And then they just, be the one who, ushering. This is not really an impactful role or not impactful contribution. Sometimes some students, they feel heavy doing community service, so they just want to do the bare minimum. So if they do this kind of community service at this level, which is a bare minimum, we give them 60%, a C. So for example, 60% is they do 10 hours, we only take 6 hours out of it. So it is fair for other people who make more impact. So same goes to the B, 80%, and also A. A is usually 100% is fully, they really give they give full effort, and then it is actually impactful to the nation and also to the university. So these are the grading system that I can share to you that are really impactful so far. And I was the coordinator last year. It really helps the student to actually push them to do better work, to do really impactful work. Okay, we have some example here from what do you call this? From our students themselves. They created many programs. They have many names. So these are Aklu Salim, Jismi Salim is like a cleaning campaign for mosques. Because mosques in Brunei have a problem of not being clean, or there must be empowerment there. So this is from the student of Usuluddin. They focus on that. We have Zero Hunger, Full, what do you call that? Full Hearts, a meal of gratitude. There are some students who also did a curriculum on cooking. So they cook and food for the public, and also to go to the people who is working. We call it unsung heroes. For example, those who are contractors, etc. They give free food. We have Little Caliph, Big Impact, who focus on children. They empower children to, develop their skills. And also we have Earning Right, Living Light. We have a student from our faculty who did a financial literacy workshop in various schools. So these are all initiatives and ideas from the student themselves. It's not from us. We just advise, we just monitor, and we give them the door open there, and also the admin stuff, for example, letter and all that. But most of them is them. So this is actually what we want to get out of this community service, is actually to emphasize the student can be creative and to know that they can actually can contribute to the community, big or small, following their own strength. So this is actually the community that we focus mostly in Brunei, especially in UNISA, with the youth development or the students themselves. So these are some of the teachers that what they did is all fully from the students. No lecturer is involved unless they are needed to. And these are some of the tree planting, tree cutting, and then also financial literacy workshop. Previously, there's also students, children who also plays games also with the students themselves who created the games, and just to make an impact. think this is the last slide from me. The impact on students that we found out actually after doing the community service, actually they have increased in creativity, awareness and SDG contribution, leadership, upskilling, and also teamwork. I think that is all from me. I thank Dr. Tifa, and I pass it back to Dr. Tifa.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Fuad, for your presentation. We are going to the Q&A session. We invite all the audience to have your feedback or question in the chat room. And while waiting another question or feedback, I already compiled 5 questions. One question for Dr. Theodorus, one question for Dr. Tri, one question for Dr. Siti, and 2 questions for Dr. Fuad. So maybe I just make a queue based on the presentation time. So for Dr. Theodorus, your question is how to make sure that your long-term program maintained, because I saw in your plan, this is a 1 to 5 year program. As we know, government program is not covering for tidak selama itu, so not covering the whole year support. Your response,
Okay.
Dr. Theo?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Tifa. Wow, that's a very good question. I think it's for all of us that see my presentation, the implementation stage. Yes, we have 3 stages. Okay. Stage 1 is 1 to 2 years. Stage 2 is 3 to 4 years, and stage 3 is 5 years. That's the stage that we share to the village official. Honestly speaking, it needs a sustainable, a continued program. Since I have to say, we are together doing the community service collaboration with other universities based on invitation from LRDT3. And after that, we are waiting for that. But thank God, Alhamdulillah, yeah, the 4 universities, Universitas Gunadarma, Perbanas, ASWI, and Labora, we still have a communication, informal communication, and still continuing. And thank God, Universitas Gunadarma also has a UG Technopark. We can go there and continue our community services. So yes, we're still doing that, okay? And hopefully continue for the next step of community services. That's for the answer, Dr. Tifa.
Yeah, and probably Dr. Theodorus will be the anchor of the program. So even though, let's say, the student graduate, and then next year, Dr. Theodorus will ask another student from another batch, another professor from another university. I think that's part of the regeneration of the program as well. So don't worry, guys. Even though the program is short term, the impact hopefully will be still come for long term.
And Dr. Tifa, yes, Perbanas also has a community service to other villages, right? So still continuing. We have a Ligar Mukti village, Situsari village. Yes, a lot of villages.
Yeah,
a lot of villages and more.
We still have a lot of village of under Perbanas Institute supervision. So don't worry, we still can continue this program in the long term. Thank you, Dr. Theodorus. And second question, I think we can go to Miss Dr. Siti. The question is about your model, CBR. Is it already published? Or this model are you also adapt this model from previous researcher? If it's possible, can we just directly duplicate or adopt it to other countries' research and publication?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tifa, for the questions. Okay, actually, this model we adapted from community responsibility rehabilitation model framework. Sorry. Okay. So we adapted from that framework, and not yet published, but I have already prepared my paper regarding this model and this topic that I've shared this morning. And inshallah, this paper I also include Mr. Pak Broto, okay, in the paper as a co-author. And inshallah, we will publish, in potential journal, and hopefully it can be utilized, or it can be used by others to go to deliver a sustained and remarkable community service impact, community service program impact.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is from our student that excited to cite your research. So don't worry. I think this year, hopefully, the publication will be announced, so we can share. We can cite your CBR model through this research.
I am happy to share with Perbanas family. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Siti. Thank you so much. And we are moving to the third question. Dr. Tri, the question for you is, SDG is sometimes it sounds like a trick for a company or industry to look more moral. And this will be impact the commitment of involvement of industry in making contribution to the society. What do you think about your view, and what do you think about this statement? You are still mute. Your Zoom still muted.
Sorry, can you say it again? Sorry.
Okay. The question asked here, SDG sometimes is a trick for a company to look more moral. So they're not really they don't really do the community service an impactful one, because it's a trick to be in line with SDG standard. What do you think about that, Professor?
A very difficult question, sir. Yeah, I know that in realities, when we talk about SDG to the industry, sometimes the owner of many companies, they said that now I don't have enough the resources to apply, to implement the SDG at our company, and we think about it, but we don't think that it's time now to do the SDG because of the profit. We must consider first. So it makes difficulties for us to apply SDG in the industry. So we have to try to prove that SDG, if we apply, it will make the company, make the industry more believable to the users. And by applying SDG, so the users will trust in your product, and they have the sentiments to your service. Yeah, we have to prove about that, even in education sectors. When I talk to our chairmen that we should apply many activities, and you should sponsor for us to do the activities of community service. So even my big boss also said that, Tri, you should remember that we have limited resources. So we care about that. But we don't have enough resources. to do as you want. So you have to balance, you have to consider. So that's the matter I would like to ask you to share with us how to get the sponsorship. That's the big questions that I think that all of us, when we do the communities activities, okay, the community service, how to gain the funds, how to get the funds to do those meaningful activities. We know it is very meaningful, but how to persuade other people to give us the money to do. That's the big questions. That are the big questions.
Yeah, correct. I think probably this is, if I can say, this is not a trick, but it's the modification that company have to do because they have limited resources. That's why they still want to be compliant because maybe they have ISO, they have standard, they have accreditation. But then again, it will be returned that to the capacity of the company related to fund, the resources. So yeah, they have to be innovated as good as possible. So maybe that's not a trick. It's just simply as the limitation of the organization of company.
Now, because the government also force the company, every year you have to pay some fund for the community's activities. So we, university, we have to try to connect with those resources. We, at our school, we have to talk to many CEO, chairmen of many companies that if you have any activities, you don't have the person to do it, but you have the money. So please contact us because we have the resources of human, that is the students. We can cooperate with you and you sponsor for us. And that's why last year we received many sponsorship from many companies. They sponsor for us so that we can fulfill our duties in community service. That is some realities at our university would like to share with you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Dr. Tri, for your insightful answer. We are going to the fourth panelist, and this is, I think, the last question. Hello, Dr. Fuad? Dr. Fuad still in the room Zoom? Hello, Dr. Fuad? Let me check. Okay, Dr. Fuad is not in room Zoom, I think. The question is about university, government, and kingdom support from Brunei. So I think this is very specific question for Dr. Fuad because as we see, the experience is very practical and impactful. It seems like he don't have a fund limitation. That's why I think it will be nice if he's here and explain how's the university, government, and kingdom commitment regarding to the community service. Hello, Dr. Fuad, are you still in the room Zoom?
Okay. Dr. Tifa,
yes.
Because Dr. Fuad and us in the room now, so I would like to ask you and all the audience in the meeting room.
Yes, feel free, sir.
Yeah. Have you ever met the situation that some companies, when they do the community service, they help the communities a lot. However, the people, the communities, they just they say that they do that activity just because of them. They just want to they pay a small money, but they develop their fame. That is the core meaning. So confront with those sayings. So what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you
Okay,
think?
before I answer, probably someone from Perbanas Institute would like to make a response. Let me see, do we have any head of program here? Bu Markona is the head of community service. Do you have experience related to the company that have limited? Okay, or let me answer the question, Bu Markona. So on behalf of Ibu Markona as the head of, hello, Bu Markona, are you available here to have some response?
In bahasa Bu, it's okay, Bu.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, on behalf of Ibu Markona, I will answer the question. So Dr. Tri, we also have,
Miss Tifa,
yes,
repeat your question.
Okay, related to the limitation of a company that support Perbanas Institute CSR or community service activity, is there any phenomena in the field that company only give small amount of money and they doing this for the sake of to make them look morals, or they just want to comply with the regulation? Is there any experience like that, Ibu Markona, or anyone from Perbanas Research Center?
Not yet, Miss. In the Perbanas Institute of Community Service baru di Desa Pinaan,
Okay.
Ligarmukti and Situsari.
Okay.
Belum sampai ke CSR.
Oke, kalau support dari perusahaan, Ibu, apakah ada yang hanya nebeng nama begitu? I will translate it in English later.
Not yet, Miss.
Oh, nggak ada ya, Bu, yang nebeng nama hanya sekali datang? Sejauh ini belum ada ya, Bu?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, so for the information from the head of our community service in Perbanas, so far we don't experience the company that only putting their name with small amount of sponsor, but we make an innovation. If the company only have small amount of money, we compile with several company that would like to collaborate with Perbanas. Let's say we have 10 company from the industry that have limitation on finance, but we make the collaboration per semester. So every semester we have 12 weeks of community service. They can be the, what to say, urunan, yeah. How to say urunan in English?
Sharing.
Cost sharing, yeah. Cost sharing,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Tri. So to those who have limitation in cost, we open like cost sharing. So Perbanas Institute will create the program as impactful as possible. So the program is not only one time, but they can join for the whole semester. But the contribution is, yeah, cost sharing. Okay, that's from me. Anyone from the room Zoom? We have Pak Septo. Okay, Pak Septo is also a lecturer of Perbanas. Please,
Okay,
Pak Septo, your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ibu Tifa. Yeah, I would like to ask to Mr. Nan and sorry, and Pak, sorry, the one from Brunei. Who is that?
Dr. Fuad.
Oh, okay, Dr. Fuad, to be able to make Perbanas Institute as an institution to collaborate for the next time, and I hope that it can be done by Perbanas Institute as well as with Dr. Nan and Dr. Fuad and Ibu Siti also institutions so that our community service program can be developed. That's my feedback for that one. That's because one thing that it is more important is about the lecturer's background in English, and also it can be applied next time. For example, we can what you call it, improve ourselves so that we are brave enough to what you call it, to be able to mingle with the people not only from Indonesia but also from the people from abroad. Okay, thank you very much, Ibu Tifa. That's the idea. Sorry for I don't ask question but give the feedback to the P2M. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Pak Septo, for your feedback. Yeah, Dr. Tri, that's the answer from me. And continuing Pak Septo. Yes, Dr. Tri, do you have any
Yes, I
feedback?
have. Yeah. For the suggestion from Dr. Septo, I think that we welcome the cooperation between UEF and Perbanas Institute. In fact, you know, UEF and Perbanas, we have a close relations already. We have the student exchange. Last semester, you have 5 students go to UEF to study and do the internship. And we have 4 students go to your institute already. And the coming semester in September, we receive 6 students from you, and you also receive 4 students from us. So we do hope that in the near future, not only the student exchange, but we can have other faculties exchange. We can invite some lecturers from your university come to our university to sharing, to deliver some topics on some related subjects. Okay, and in the community service, because we have the Civic Learning Center, I will check with the directors of that center about the programs for the coming academic year, and I will connect with you. Okay, please give me your phone numbers or your email so that I can connect through connect you through the WhatsApp number, and we will cooperate some programs each others in
Okay.
okay.
Excuse me. Do you have the private numbers or the university numbers, Dr. Nan?
I have. So I will give you the number, WhatsApp number, so that you can contact me easily.
Okay. Should I ask to Ibu Tifa or to?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I have that one, and Mr. Chinan, our international office, also have Mr. Tri number. We can share it if you want to collaborate in the future.
Yeah, hopefully not only the students but also the lecturers can get the ideas of this one. Thank you very much.
Yes, and next week there is a delegation of 20 people. In which 17 PhD students and lecturer from your university to visit our campus. So you can join. You can join us delegation.
Okay. To Indonesia, I mean to Perbanas or to Vietnam?
To Ho Chi Minh.
To Ho Chi Minh. Perbanas delegation will visit our campus next week.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things to do also. Next time, if we have a planning or something in a good way, I hope that you can invite us, Mr. Dr. Nant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah. How to say thank you in Vietnam?
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
Yeah.
Cảm ơn. Okay. Cảm ơn. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Pak Septo and Dr. Tri, for your question and response. We are, yes, we have Dr. Siti as well. If you want to make a feedback, feel free to.
May I respond to Dr. Nan question just now? Okay.
Yes, feel free, ma'am.
Okay, so actually I want to share what we did in Malaysia, okay, what been practiced in Malaysia. Okay, if we are facing with grants or funds, okay, in the implementation of community service program from the industry. So as we know, the industry here in Malaysia not only looking for fame, okay, but they're also looking for other incentive that we as a university and government can offer. Okay, so nowadays, okay, community service is become one of the KPI, not only for the university, but also for us as a lecturer, okay, individual lecturer. So basically, what we do here among the lecturer and our faculty mates, okay, we put an effort, okay, to ready with the proposal and approach any related industry, okay, and at the same time, okay, in Malaysia, our Ministry of Higher Education has imposed a program, right, what we call a double tax deduction, DTD, yeah, double tax deduction for those companies or industry, okay, that come forward, okay, put some amount of money, okay, and join the what we call community service kind of program, okay. So not only in the aspect of community service program, but towards the end, at the end of the age, they must collaborate with us, okay, in terms of research, okay, that we gain, or any research that we see that we can take advantage from the the program that we conducted here. So that is what we do here in especially in my university in UiTM. So we come across with all the incentive. So we promote the DDT, the double tax deduction program, to the industry. So if they're willing, they will come to us and cooperate with us for that. Okay.
But usually you active connect with them, or they proactive connect with you. Usually in Malaysia, university connect with the industry, or the industry they will actively connect with you.
Okay, actually, not many industry know this kind of DTD, double tax deduction program. I'm not sure why the government, why the ministry do not, announce to the industry. But I think there is an agenda, okay. But here, what we practice in our university, we do have, our students have the industrial internship program, is it? So every single company that attached to industrial program through our student, okay, to build a connection with them, okay, and basically here in UiTM, we approach the industry and look the opportunity for MOU signing, okay, and that I consider as one of the strategy how we keep active, okay, to communicate with all the industry, because not all industry in Malaysia, because in Malaysia we have so many universities, even private universities, so we are competing to each other. So that's why we can wait for the industry to come to us. We need to look for them and approach them, okay, first come first serve, and basically we will offer the best proposal for the industry, okay, and the industry will choose which one they consider will give impactful for them, okay. So I think may that will become additional input for every one of us here today.
Yeah, thank you for your sharing. Yeah,
you're welcome. Okay, sure.
Okay, we will also have Dr. Theodorus Sanjaya. Please, your feedback.
Yes.
Time is yours.
Yes, thank you. I will respond to Dr. Tri about the community services from the industry. Since I was a professional before, I'm a lecturer today. Yes, we call it corporate social responsibility, CSR, from the industry. Yes, there's a cost for that. Okay, and they also want to have a return. I think one of the return they have is you said fame, okay, and reported in their annual report. Okay, and for us from the academic, we have to know what kind of services or community services we can share, we can give to them. Most of it, if the community service is not in line with the corporate social responsibility, they will reject it. No, they will reject it. So yeah, we have to have what we call it, orang dalam, internal
Insider.
internal person. Yes, insider know what the CSR, the next CSR from the industry, and also yes, we can propose the community services. Is related about the cost? Yes, we can share the cost. Of course, it's not really share. We give the services, we give the resources, and they give the cost. They give the fund. That's some kind of the corporate social responsibility from the industry. Hope that answer your question. And also, I want to appreciate your presentation about service learning. It's good, very good. About soul education. I love that. Maybe in the future we can do a collaboration research about that. Dr. Tri?
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you for all the panelists, Dr. Nan Chamtri, Dr. Theodorus Senjaya, Dr. Siti Nurila, for your contribution and collaboration in this event. I think if I can sum up, Dr. Theodorus presenting or promoting Miss Village, make it simple, smart village, and then Dr. Siti promoting about community-based responsibility framework, and Dr. Nan Chamtri promoting about service learning model. This is not only will be end up in our laboratory or in our library, but also will be implemented in the society. And community service related to SDGs is not only the responsible of us as a researcher, but also university, government, industry, and also to those who will be object of the community. So community also must be involved in this activity. This is a long-term program, and for a long-term program, we need a strong commitment to make it as impactful as possible community service. I think that's all that I can share. Hopefully, we will have another session in the future. We are also excited to see Dr. Siti and Dr. Nan Chamtri in Indonesia, in Jakarta again. If Dr. Theodorus will be in Perbanas every week, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, thank you. This is the end of our session. Thank you for the audience as well for your excited in the question session. I will end this meeting. Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Session return back to our MC.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ibu Dr. Tifa. And allow me also to express our gratitude and high appreciation to all the panelists of today's seminar. Let us give applause reaction to our panelists and moderator, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And we have reached the final session of this seminar today. And allow me to inform some additional information regarding with the community service program as follows. The seminar certificates will be distributed via email for all the registered participants. And then following this opening event, we will proceed with the community service parallel session and will be started at 1:15. And we kindly request to all the participants to access the Zoom meeting link that has been arranged and sent to the email address by the committee. And please do not forget to fill the attendance link on the chat room for all participants to get your e-certificate after this session. At the end of the session, the committee will also announce the award for the best paper and the best presenter of the International Community Service Program of Proficient 2025 event. Before I conclude the event, on the behalf of the committee, I would like to express our gratitude to all the parties and all partners and sponsors involved who have contributed to the success of the event. PT Pertamina Persero, and then PT Bank Sentral Asia TBK, PT Bank Mandiri Persero TBK, PT Bank Rakyat Indonesia Persero TBK, and then PT Rintis Sejahtera, PT Permodalan Nasional Madani, PT Alur Bank Indonesia TBK, PT Bank Syariah Indonesia TBK, PT Bank Tabungan Negara Persero TBK, PT Bank Mandiri Taspen, BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, PT Bank Negara Indonesia Persero TBK, PT Bank Victoria Internasional TBK, Bank Jakarta, PT Jakarta Industrial Estate Pulau Gadung, and ID Food. And before we close this session, we would like to ask all the participants to open the camera for the session of photo. So please kindly help from the committee to take the camera, and then for the session photo for the end of this seminar. Okay. Once again, please open the camera, and we will have this session of photo for the end of this seminar. Okay. Yes. Once again, thank you very much for your presence and kind attention. Once again, I would like to kindly remind you that the parallel session of the International Conference on Community Service will begin this afternoon at 1:15 p.m. Have a wonderful day and see you in another occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank
See you
you.
in Perbanas.
Thank you.